CW, you have failed this. Wait, hold on. Arrow is only going to be continuing for one more season. It's currently in its 7th season now, so it's just been announced that the 8th season will be its last, and it's only going to be 10 episodes. This is huge. Arrow was the start of the Arrowverse, which birthed The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, the eventual Supergirl crossing in from CBS. So they say season 8 is going to be 10 episodes. And around the 10 episode mark is usually where the Crisis on Infinite Worlds occurs. So it's being speculated the ending is going to happen sometime around that point, maybe concluding with that final crossover with everyone else a part of Team Arrow kind of saying goodbye. But what's interesting is there's no words on The Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow ending anytime soon. So does that mean there's a potential for future special appearances by the old cast, or what are they going to do with that? Stephen Amell has mentioned that this has been like the greatest professional experience for him, but of course you can't keep doing the same role. But I also feel like this is the right time for it to end. So during the season, and if you haven't been watching the season, I apologize, this is going to be spoiler heavy, so you can skip to this part of the video if you don't want to hear what's been going on in season 7. But season 7 has been really focused on flash forwards, which show this big dystopian future in Star City. So I do feel like doing that, you're kind of putting the show on its own ticking time bomb, and we've seen where it's going to end already. So I feel like this was a strategic plan to have flash forwards and show that Star City is no longer the safe city it used to be. So by doing this, we already see the end and we're just seeing the build up to that point. I also feel like the story being told for each of the characters has kind of concluded. I mean, Thea isn't necessarily on the show anymore. Laurel has died and been replaced by another Laurel. Oliver is now working with the police. The rest of Team Arrow is working with the police. Diggle is working with his wife. And on top of that, Oliver and Felicity do want to settle down and be able to raise William, even though we already know that goes to hell based on the flash forwards. At this point, it's safe to say that each of the characters is kind of ready to go off in their own direction, which is what they do in the future that they're portraying in the show right now anyway. And I know there's going to be some departures on The Flash as well. So, and there was already some departures on Supergirl. Well, there was Winn essentially departed from Supergirl. But with that said, tell me what you think. How do you feel about the cancellation of Arrow? Do you think it's time? Do you think it could go on for even more seasons? And how do you feel about the characters guest starring on The Flash, Supergirl, or Legends of Tomorrow on future episodes after Arrow has ended? And if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see more like this, and that's it. So I'll see you later.